Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Santiago, Argentina, Ponzinibbio. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bryan, the Butcher.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
With nearly 40 professional fights to his credit, the Argentine dagger, Santiago Ponzinibbio, still going strong in his mid-30s as we get this round underway. And you want to talk about a 5-tool player who truly at his core doesn't care whether it's a kickboxing match or a grappling match. Enter Ponzinibbio, ready to go wherever this fight plays out here tonight. Nice job here by the American top team trained Santiago Ponzinibbio. Good combination. We'll see if he can close the distance and follow it up. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Overhand lands.
It won't take many of those. Another punch to the head.
Look to the head there by Ponzinibbio.
I mean, right away, no feeling out process. These boys just went and started fighting.
Checks the leg kick. Oh, this could just about do it. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for the forever busy Santiago Ponzinibbio. Oh, nice little elbow attack to the body. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
Trying for a submission here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now. Nice transition from the Kimura to the armbar now.
He's going to work hard to get this finish. Great submission defense. He was able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
He did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head.
What he has to do here is just try to stay relaxed. Big, explosive action, panicky actions are what gets you submitted a lot of times.
Oh, beautiful handiwork there from Santiago Ponzinibbio. One of the better boxing games in this UFC welterweight division, and really another amazing representative of the loaded American top team there in Coconut Creek, Florida. Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Ponzinibbio.
Another takedown land.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Ponzinibbio getting work from the top here. These ground and pound strikes very effective. Let's see if he tries to work his way back to his feet. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Just missed with the leg kick.
back in the clinch. Let's see what he does now.
Always busy here in the clinch. Lands a nice punch there. Oh, and he lands another takedown here. Just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him to...
Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, that Kimura looks tight. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
5 minutes in the books. All right, so the round is over. Certainly stunned his opponent in that round. We'll see if he can follow up here after 60 seconds.
Yeah, he did a fantastic job of finding a shot that really did affect the equilibrium of his opponent. Now he needs to go back and find the attack that's going to shut the lights off.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Lift him with the jab. Ooh, that shot was blocked. The hook lands on the counter. All right, so maybe he goes for another takedown here, and it's the setups too, right? He's not blindly shooting from the outside. Maybe he'll get him down again.
He's doing a fantastic job of setting up his takedown with his hands. He's forcing the hands up around to block his face, and then he's dropping his level, shooting his shots. And ultimately, because he's such a great submission guy, no matter how the fight gets to the floor, he just needs to get it there.
Tags him with the uppercut. Oh, and there it is. Hashtag DC Alden.
DC called it. DC the genius. DC the psychic. When the guy's in there trying to wrestle that much, though, it's not very hard. I didn't reinvent the wheel. We knew what this guy was going to do. Chase takedowns. It is on his opponent to change the narrative of this fight.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning... Oh, Kimura tag. Yup.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight. Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Come on, push through it.
3 minutes now to go, round 2. Well, you don't want to take too many kicks on that calf, and now it's starting to show some visible damage.
You can see the color starting to change on the calf. He's taking too many of his kicks.
Kicks, kicks, kicks.
Yeah, that punch was blocked. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in this second. All right, so a high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hips, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job. Oh, right into mount.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah, no pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land, he's trying to land effective strikes.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
All right, so he lands again, just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game team.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Ponzinibbio's able to transition back to side control now.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Ponzinibbio. Constantly a moving target. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Making all these shots count. All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need?
He's setting up a beautiful submission.
Oh, that looks tight to me. It looks like it might be locked in.
Yeah, it looks like it's done. It looks like it's done. Massive shot from the top. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Ponzinibbio's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Final second.
That one hurt bad.
In the can. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Oh, big right hand, yes. Head kick attempt, it's blocked. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch.
Oh, nice body shot.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Really anybody's fight here over the final 5 minutes. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. And there's a takedown attempt. 3 minutes now to go in the fight. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah, no more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're gonna lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot.
Oh, man, another strike targeting that bruised area on the calf. Whoa! Oh!
Oh, both landed.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish it.
He rocked him, he hurt him bad, He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's past trying to find that shot again. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight. Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now it's starting to show. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Got the single collar tie.
Now they separate.
Well, he continues to manage distance beautifully and take advantage of that edge and reach. Ponzinibbio's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cutman's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cutman in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
All right, watch out for the setup here. DC, I know you don't pay your bets, but I'll bet you $100 he goes for another takedown here.
If I don't pay, then why are you betting me? I'll yell at the octagon and go, man, don't shoot so that I can get paid. But if I'm betting, I'm trying to take the over. I believe that he's going to get another takedown, so I would try to force you into saying that he does do it again or something.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm not the gambling guy. You're the gambling guy. You can twist me up with your words.
Final seconds of this fight.
Just because he got taken down doesn't mean he ain't gonna punch. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Bryan the Butcher Tate!
All right, so DC, nobody surprised to hear those scorecards as the more well-rounded athlete gets it done over a fighter who's primarily a kickboxer at this stage of his career.
Yeah, at this stage of his career, he just kickboxes still. But he showed good on himself. But it was all about the well-rounded guy. Winning the exchanges that mattered, getting the takedowns when he needed to, and really putting on a dominant performance. I understand that it's a decision, but not all decisions are created equally.
Yeah.
And this one was dominant.
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's Tale of the Tape. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Miesha Cupcake Tate! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the former UFC Flyweight Champion of the World, Alexa Grasso!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round one getting underway, and all eyes are on Alexa Grasso. What can this young woman produce for an encore? When you harken back to the early days of her UFC career, she was primarily a boxer, but she always had the appetite for wrestling and grappling knowledge, and her uncle, Francisco Grasso, has helped put the entire package together. Diego Lopez deserves credit for her submission game. She believes she might find a sub here tonight. Try to establish that jab. Hook to the head there by Grasso. Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, she lands a roundhouse kick there, DC. She said she wanted to make a statement. Roundhouse kick will do just that.
A roundhouse kick landing will absolutely make a statement. And if it lands in the right spot, it can end your opponent's night. Ooh, what a punch.
Fast pace here in the early going. Nice straight right lands. She missed with that jab. And lands the left there. Oh, she got that gorgeous knee to find that midsection. I'm not sure how many more of those you want to eat.
You cannot take many of these strikes. Great job finding a weakness and exploiting.
Big shots being landed on both sides here. Well, she continues to stay busy, and no surprise, she continues to connect with these punches.
She's so fast and so accurate, and also the card. Oh!
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. Well, it looked like we were going to get a finish. She had her rocked pretty good, but she wasn't able to close the show.
She wasn't able to find the kill shot. She hurt her very badly. She was not able to find that one shot that would have finished the fight.
Nice jab there by Grasso. Man, she's got this arena eating out of her hands. You know when you can light up a crowd with a jab, you're doing something right.
Yeah, because it's technically so right. She does everything right. No wasted energy, no wasted movements. She is throwing that jab like it's intended to be thrown.
Just missed with the left there. Under 2 minutes to go. Hook to the head by Grasso.
She is throwing bombs right now.
Oh, she gets tagged. Nice combination.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
Oh, nice jab by Grasso. 46 total strikes have landed now for Alexa Grasso. Lands with the lead right hand. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
All right, nice job by. Oh, she is in a world of trouble. We'll see if she can survive.
It's a good right hand right there.
Grasso gets caught by the inside leg. Well, DC, some might suggest she's sort of playing with her food here. She has the upper hand, yet not really forcing the issue and trying to get it out there.
You know, she's very patient as a fighter. But when you see someone hurt that many times in one round, you gotta go for blood. I know it's against her, it's not her MO to be over-aggressive, but right now it seems like it's just a matter of time before this fight gets stopped.
Tate's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Trying to hammer that lead leg. straight ahead. All right, that's the end of the round, and the fighter has a cut on her nose, so that is something that certainly bears watching moving forward. Cut man racing in there. He'll try to seal that cut. She doesn't seem too bothered by it, but certainly something we'll keep an eye on here moving forward. Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here. Seems to have timed that counter pretty well. Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Grasso. Counters with a left. The kick is there to the body. They continue to exchange. All right, so different rounds, same narrative. Throws a big...
Another one! This is big. That's big.
Grasso gets caught with that punch. Tate's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have a fighter in front of you who is so disciplined, who is so sharp. You have got to get on your bicycle. You got to get on.
Oh! Huge right hand! Big right hand. Ooh, diving punch lands. Tate's eye is closing up. Grasso's back to the side control now. Good, solid strike on the ground. Tate's in half guard. Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Nice jab. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and so... Oh, another knockdown!
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Nicely done with the kick by her there. Well, she is clearly dominating and winning this fight, largely with her striking. The book on her coming in was that she's a monster in the gym. Hadn't really put it all together in the octagon until tonight.
All of her coaches talked about how special she was. And when it finally clicks, everyone's going to be impressed. Tonight, everything clicked, and you can see now that she has the...
Oh! That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
With a massive highlight at the Garden.
Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 47 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexa Grasso.
So the Guadalajaran gangster, Alexa Grasso, getting it done by knockout here tonight. And for a while, she was outpointing people, and pretty convincingly. Nice to have a finish in one of that magnitude.
As the confidence grows, you're going to see Alexa Grasso do more and more of this. She possesses all the skills in order to have these types of performances. Tonight, she put on paper exactly what she intended to.
our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight world champion, Lyoto, the Dragon Machida. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Darren, the Gorilla.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, ready to go for round 1. There is Lyoto, the Dragon Machida. The expectation is we'll get a little bit of a feeling out process here in the early going. Certainly, Machida has had a lot of big wins in round 1, but the opposition oftentimes in the early going is tentative as they try to get a bead on the unorthodox Lyoto Machida.
Beautiful kick lands there.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. I have a novel idea. Maybe the opponent should try to check one of these.
He's got to try to check him, but he can't, John, because there's no windup.
Yeah.
There's no tell. And when he feels his opponent is getting a beat on his leg kicks, he'll just pop a jab on. Get the hands up to block the face, blast the leg kick on the bottom. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that is so diverse and has such a great understanding of landing these leg kicks.
Able to land there with the straight left. Oh, what a land there by Darren Till, DC. Every time the Gorilla throws and lands, you hear those oohs and ahs from the... Head kick there, blocked by Machida. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target.
Punch over the top.
Machida going for the leg kick. He does not connect.
Block that punch. Oh, nice.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 1. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Darren Till. Able to block the punch there. All right, that calf kick starting to show some visible signs of bruising now.
And it's exciting him. He's excited to see that all the work that they've done in preparation is showing itself in the octagon.
Throwing that jab, no good. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. He lands a switch move.
He's looking for that left hand, not there. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round.
Lands another beautiful kick.
Went for the inside leg kick.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, man, another leg kick lands right on the button, causing a lot of damage to the legs of his opponent, who hasn't mustered anything up in terms of an appropriate defense.
He's got to check. Maybe he can catch one of those kicks and turn it into a takedown. He just needs to do something. For me, I would try to get close. Just not allow him to gauge range to throw leg kicks. If you're chest to chest, there is no kicks. Get close to your opponent. Take that kick away from him.
Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively.
Oh, this could do it.
He's in trouble.
Massive left hand.
Oh, man, he's hard.
Machida's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Machida gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been.
Just misses with the jab there. Well, you know, the calf kick has revolutionized the game, and he lands yet again. That bruising pretty bad now, champ.
It's bad, and it's going to get worse because his opponent is going to keep on beating up those legs. What a tremendous game plan put together by this team.
Round 2 is next. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous fight.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times when they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Well, clearly his leg is hurt, and now you see him starting to limp a little bit, Champ.
Yeah, he's starting to limp from the leg damage. He's been beat up, but his opponent told us, he goes, this guy does not check kicks very well. He does not do a good job of recognizing.
Could be the beginning of the end here. Till gets hit by that leg kick. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other one.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Oh, big right hook, but a whiff.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Till's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Beautiful strike.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, there it is again. Look at that.
Strong outside leg kick.
Oh, these are bad.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight. Oh! Well, no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish it because you think it's right there, but at times you just overswing and you miss a lot. He needs to slow down if he wants to get his opponent out of this fight.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Nice eyes on the defensive side.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Oh, another one.
Back to the feet now.
Open that up.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Bruce Buffer is here. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 38 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Lyoto, the Dragon Machida.
Well, some question whether or not Lyoto Machida was capable of this type of performance. Well, the former UFC light heavyweight king certainly answered all of those questions and then some with his skills tonight. This is a hard guy to simulate in training, that much we know, and his opponent just really didn't have much in terms of answers tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ovince Preux. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Volkan, no time, Oezdemir.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, ready to go for round 1, and most people believe Ovince Preux will be at his aggressive best in the early going here tonight. The majority of his UFC finishes have come in round 1 against the likes of Shogun Rua, Patrick Cummins, Nikita Krylov, Cody Donovan. We'll see if Ovince Preux can add to that total with another first-round finish tonight. Oezdemir gets crushed with that hook.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Push kick there to the body.
Quick jab lands there. He did a great job of blocking that punch.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. Nice jab to the head by Oezdemir.
Again with a beautiful jab.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Nice job by him defensively there.
You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. And just misses with that big right hand. Oh, how good is that left hand? Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Preux.
Oh, that's so good.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
So just over 20 total strikes have already connected for Volkan Oezdemir. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. St. Preux back in side control here.
Getting them out here.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Two minutes here to go in round one. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Side control now.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for us.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now, and they're popping for it. They're excited. Nice leg kick. Another one.
Oh, another blistering combination there. Really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Oh, misses with the jab. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Takedown attempt late in the round, and he gets it. 30 seconds now to go in the opening round. Oezdemir's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Well, he postures up yet again and delivers another big ground and pound strike. Nice sequence there by St. Preux.
Oh, nice body shot.
Round two coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
All right, just like that, we have arrived at the start of round two. Volkan Oezdemir and Ovince St. Preux. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Oezdemir. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively.
He needs to shove the knee, hip heist, and get back up to your feet.
All right, Side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Excellent ground and pound there by St. Preux. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Under 3 minutes to go here in round 2. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut. Oh, man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight. He gets to the clinch.
Well-timed with the short uppercut in the clinch by Oezdemir. So a much different approach from him here in round 2. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round 2.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
St. Preux back in half guard, very comfortable here.
There it is, now he's going to mount. Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Oezdemir. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Fighter blocks the punch.
Straight right hand, no good. Oh, look at that. He left up and landed the diving punch to the head. Oh, another ground strike gets through. Oezdemir gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Missed with that attempt.
That punch didn't get through. Great defensive skills on this play. That was a nice transition. That was right off the strike into the takedown, and it looked effortless. It did not look like he had to work hard to finish his takedown at all.
Right into side control. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Oh, big punches landing here. We'll see if he can work back to his feet. In the books. What a round it was for him, DC, and of course the seminal moment, that big knockdown that he will try to piggyback on here in this next round.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how he builds off of the momentum that he gets from that last round. How does he deal with the success that he had and not push too hard too early trying to find the finish? You have to let it come to you as the knockdown came to you in the previous round.
All right, so a huge round for him there. Nearly had him out of there with the head kick. Did get the knockdown. Talk us through the replay.
He got the knockdown. He won the round. He did everything correct. The only thing he didn't do is finish the fight. But if he continues down the path, if he continues to do the exact same thing as he did before, he will get that finish.
Oh, nice jab there by St. Preux.
Yep, and he over the top.
Oh, he smells blood in the water. Got to start looking for the finish here. Just misses with the right. St. Preux's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Huge block there.
doing a really good job of using that reach advantage. They're so evenly matched, they're going tit-for-tat.
Oezdemir going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Oezdemir's body getting bruised up on that right side now. Don't want to take too many more shots to that midsection.
Clean punch. He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oezdemir's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Oh, now he lands a shot to the leg. Well, he landed a big knockout in the previous round, and you can just tell his confidence is growing from here.
His confidence is through the roof, as it should. He's doing a great job right now of landing strikes. He just now has to find the one that's going to end the night.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
All right, feet on the hips here.
Ovince now back to his feet.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Oezdemir's blocking.
Oh, he hurt him bad.
That was nice.
Oezdemir gets back up again. Tags him with the overhand.
It's so clear. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Oezdemir's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
He's got to hurt. He's got to hurt. He's got to hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
All right, well, the ref's going to step in here. He has done a job on his nose. You see what I did there? Nose job.
But, John, it's a bloody nose. We've all had bloody noses. We got bloody noses in our first fight at 7 years old. So I'm pretty sure they'll let him keep fighting.
And it looks as though it will. Just a little blood, right? It's okay. It's mixed martial arts. Looks like we're going to continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity. OSP with one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's get it to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 53 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Ovince St. Preux.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight, he did exactly that. Congratulations.